Hello, hello. I am here to walk you through your assignment for today. I know it's weird. I don't have a mask on. If you're used to this, I'm really sorry. But on our virtual days, and if I am recording lessons at a time, I want to make sure that my mask is off so you can read my lips and you can hear me a little better. So, first and foremost, just taking a look around. This is where I'll be for most of my virtual days. This is our quote unquote office, but it's basically a desk for me to work at. I'll get to that though when we have our live lessons. So basically what I wanted to talk about today are the news graphic organizers. So we're going to do this periodically, probably once a month, where we're actually going to look at current news, and I'll usually give you a choice of what you want to look at. I'll usually give you some sort of topic, and then within that topic you can choose what you want to do and how you want to get it. So for this week, there's a few different ways you can do this. There are Nuzella articles, which I've linked in. We're specifically just looking at the science tab, and there are a bunch of different things that you can read about here. We're looking for something current, so don't go too far back. But if something catches your eye, obviously feel free to explore. The cool thing about Nuzella is that it is adjustable with the levels. If you're reading and it's too tough, drop it down a level. And if you're reading and you're like, this is too easy, drop it up a level or pop it up a level. Okay. It will start to auto adjust after the first 3, I think is what they say. The first 3 or 5 articles that you read, that you go through and answer the quiz questions for, it will actually start adjusting, so it will grow with you. That's one of the really cool things about Nuzella. So there's this, it is entirely leveled. The next option you have is Science News for Students. They have a ton of articles. So you can pick everything from life, humans, earth, space, technology, all topics. And then you see if I click into humans, we can talk about health and medicine. We can talk about psychology, archaeology. So there's a ton of different options. If, for example, I click on life and I go to ecosystems, something. There are a bunch of articles, everything from coyotes moving in, glaciers with moss balls, coral reefs. And then within here, you can actually adjust a little bit, not as much, but they have some power words down here. So power words are the words that they use to describe like key vocabulary. So if you're reading like, this is a little tough, I don't know what that means, they have all of it here for you. They are a little bit higher level. And then they also have extra stories down here that tell you the readability level. So all of these are options, as well as the ones that they show down there. If you are somebody who prefers watching videos over reading, there is this link. Kids should see this. So basically you can open it up, and there are a bunch of different videos. You can pick one that is interesting. It does need to stay under the science tab. But then it'll have the video in here, and then underneath it has just a very short description. So you'll watch the video, read the really short description, and then do the activity. And then finally, SciShow, they have a ton of things for you to look at as well, and they're also pretty current. So you can watch any of these that you would like, or read any of these that you would like, but I would like to talk to you about what you do after that. So you've read or watched it. Title of the article, the day it was published, and the author's qualifications. So why should we trust them? What kind of person are they? So we're looking for scientific articles, so we want to make sure that maybe we find someone who is a scientific background. Then we get into our graphic organizer. Basically, we're going to spell out news. N means noteworthy. So why is this important? I have sentence frames in blue under each of these, but like, why is this something that we needed to report on in the first place? Why is this something that is interesting? Then evidence. What evidence did they use in the article or the video? So what sorts of evidence were they providing to you? With scientific articles, we always want to look at what evidence they have, because that's part of what makes them trustworthy. That part is what helps us understand the science better and knows that they're not just telling us something. The W, what does this have to do with me? I want you to connect it back to you. Why should we care? Science connection. How does this relate back to science? Like, what sort of scientific discoveries come from it? What came from it beforehand? What prompted it? All of that. And then finally, summary of the article. 3 sentences, real quick. This is what the article was about. Okay. I know that was fast. Pause this video, watch it again, slow it down. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with.